Please rise.
It all started when Sally was shivering at the bus stop, and William decided then to give her his brown sweatshirt off his back, and from that moment on they had a secret crush on each other. They stayed in touch. 40 years of friendship led to from a secret childhood crush to going to a high school reunion as a plus one. Will and Sally lit the spark and created a beautiful storybook kind of crazy to think that it took so much time for their stars to finally align. But they didn't. Now they get to say I do to forever with each other and through all the ups and downs. They stay friends. Thankfully they did.
Family and friends. I want to say that I'm an extremely emotional person, which is odd to me that I keep being asked to do this. But I'm going to pull it together. Family and friends, please be seated. We gather here today to celebrate this storybook union of these two beautiful souls. Today, we are in the chapter titled The Wedding Day. As we witness the joining of Sally and William in marriage with the love that began decades ago. I want to talk a little bit about this relationship and how it started. I think it's important to mention the sheer beauty of fate, timing, patience, a lot of patience, and a force that could no longer be ignored. Sally and William, your journey began together when you were just children. Fate brought you together, and through the years, your friendship grew into something truly beautiful. Today, we celebrate the culmination of that friendship as it blossomed into this beautiful love story. As time passed, you took separate paths, but destiny had other plans. And when the time was right, your friendship evolved into this beautiful romance. That love brought you here today to make this lifelong commitment to one another. The most remarkable moment of life is when you meet the person who makes you feel loved and complete, the person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. While preparing for the ceremony, I came across a poem that really stood out to me and truly felt like it told the story of the feeling of falling in love. And it goes, when he looked into her eyes, he learned the most important part of the language that all the world spoke, the language that everyone on earth was capable of understanding in their heart. It was love, something older than humanity, more ancient than the desert. What the boy felt at that moment was that he was in the presence of the only woman in his life, and that with no words, she recognized the same thing. Because when you know the language, it's easy to understand that someone in the world awaits you. Whether it's in the middle of a desert or in some great city, and when two such people encounter each other, the past and the future become unimportant. There's only that moment and the incredible certainty that everything under the sun has been written by one hand. It is that hand that invokes love, that creates a twin soul for every person on this earth. Without such love, one's dreams would have no meaning. I will ask you to please share your vows. William, please go first.
Just real quick before I start, I want to ask Sally, just take it in. So, thank you everybody for coming. I know my voice is already getting quivery. It's really hard because the raw emotion is coming out right now. But here I go. This vows are to you, baby. My dear Sally, it feels like it was just yesterday when we were young kids running through the playground of Lawrence Street Elementary with laughter filling the air. Little did we know back then that our innocent friendship would stay constant, then blossom into a love that makes everyone I've shared our story with cry. 42 years of memories, laughter, and tears have brought us to this beautiful moment where I stand before you as not only your partner, but as your best friend. From the moment in junior high and high school, we held secret crushes on each other. So secret, we never even told each other until this past year. I'm so glad I invited you to be my plus one at the Cleveland High School 30-year class reunion. Our connection has only grown stronger with each passing day. We've shared countless hugs, and I love you since, creating memories that bring grins and smiles to my face multiple times a day just randomly. The bond we have forged, built on trust and understanding, has helped us navigate each hurdle we have faced thus far, leading us to this incredible journey we find ourselves on today. As I reflect on the past year of our romance, I'm in awe of the love that has blossomed between us. It fills my heart with joy to know that the friendship that we cherished for so long has transformed into a love so deep and so profound. You are not only the love of my life, Sally, but also my soulmate and my one and only twin flame. My heart is overwhelmed with gratitude for the precious moments we have shared and the ones that have yet to create. Today, as I stand here ready to take your hand in marriage, I vow to be your unwavering partner in this amazing adventure called life. I promise to support you, cherish you, and to stand by your side through every triumph and challenge. With you, I have found strength, solace, and a love that is boundless. In your presence, I have discovered the true meaning of unconditional love. Your kindness, compassion, authenticity, and nurturing nature have touched my soul in ways I've never thought possible. You have taught me patience, forgiveness, and the power of love that evolves and grows with time. I promise to reciprocate that love every single day as we embark on just this journey. Sally, you are my best friend, confidant, and the one who makes every day brighter. I am eternally grateful for the love and friendship we share, and I promise to be the rock you can rely on at any time and the love that warms your heart. With every beat of my heart, I will choose you, Sally, today and every day that follows. I am privileged to stand here today with you and walk hand in hand with you towards the future filled with adventure, laughter, and a love that continues to grow. In the presence of our loved ones, I vow to love and honor you forever and always. With these words spoken from the depths of my heart, I pledge my endless love to you, my sweet Sally.
From age 5 to 17, I always called you Willie. Everyone did. Then when we found each other on Facebook and reunited 20 years later, I had to get used to the grown-up who went by just Will. It was so strange for me because Willie was the boy I went to school with. Willie was the one I adored and thought of fondly as my forever childhood friend. The older guy whom I never thought would consider me as anything but his little Sally. It took another decade to get used to calling you Will, because you will always be Willie to me. That sweet boy with the hopeful blue eyes, always staring down at me and making me blush. And even though it only took 42 years for you to ask me out, it was perfect. Patience is truly a virtue, and every chapter of our story has led to this serendipitous moment we're sharing now with our closest family and friends. Thank you for trusting me, for always being my friend first, for always keeping my heart and soul warm, especially for loving me when I'm hangry and difficult, and most of all, for being a true partner so that together we become the best versions of ourselves. The greatest gift you've ever given me is always encouraging me to be myself and nothing less. This past month has been especially challenging, and it only proved that we truly belong together, because as a team, we both find strength in facing our issues with love and putting each other first. It's amazing how we continue to grow closer as we create the life of our dreams. I love words and books and simple affirmations. I love that when I asked you for a 500-word essay on why I should date you, you went to task without hesitation and emailed me right away. To which I replied with a 900-word essay because I like having the last word. For all of your selfless actions and unwavering devotion, for driving from Houston to San Diego not once but twice, I hope you understand that when I say I love you more, I don't mean I love you more than you love me. It means I want to love you more than the bad days ahead of us. I promise to love you more than any fight we will ever have. I vow to love you more than any temporary distance between us. And I promise to always remain a kiss away. I will love you more than any obstacle that could ever try to come between us. I vow to love you the most. Unconditional love is not a competition. If we are mindful and careful with each other's hearts every day for the rest of our lives, then we'll both be blessed with our happily ever after. I do and I will, for better, for worse, forever.
Sally and William, you have shared your vows and declared your love for one another. May these promises guide you through the journey of marriage, reminding you of the love and friendship that has brought you here today. And I ask you to please turn and face your guests. Sally and Will. It's finally here, and every detail is perfect. The weather is perfect, and you are perfect. Let's take a moment to take it all in. Everybody says your wedding day goes by so quickly. And so we just want to take this time to check out all the amazing people that are here today, that are a part of this ceremony. Of course, it's all about you two and your love, but it's also about us helping you celebrate one of life's greatest moments. You have guests who have traveled here from as far as Florida, Texas, Colorado, Arkansas, Arizona, and Nevada. Everyone is so thrilled for your love. Now please face each other. As a spectator to Sally and Will's developing love, it is extremely clear to me that they balance each other out. And while each of them are tremendous individuals on their own, together, they're just even better. Sally and I met in the 10th grade, and we have been roommates, and now she is known as Auntie Sally in my house. My family and I love her very much. And in high school, I always knew Willie with his skateboard and his golden blonde hair. The nicest guy. Never would I have imagined my future kids would be calling him Uncle Willie. When I re-met him, I felt like he was the guy that we were waiting for all along. And it just seemed so right, and that it was always you. Being better together as a unit and partners is what has been many years in the making and has led us here today. And now, William, do you take Sally? I'm sorry. And now, William, do you take Sally to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, and cherish and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only onto her forevermore? And Sally, do you take William to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, and cherish him and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only onto him forevermore? And can we get the rings now, please? Sally and William, it is now time to exchange your rings as a symbol of your love and commitment to each other. Rings are a precious metal, and they are also precious by you wearing them. Your wedding rings are so special, and they enhance who you are. They usually mark the beginning of a long journey together, but in your case, your rings mark a new chapter in your storybook love. William, please place the ring on Sally's left finger and repeat after me. As a sign of my love, that I have chosen you above all else,
that I have chosen you above all else.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
And Sally, please place the ring on William's left finger and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you above all else,
that I have chosen you above all else.
with this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Your wedding ring is a circle. It's a symbol of your never-ending love. It is a seal of your vows that you have just taken to love each other without ending. May your storybook love continue to write itself and flourish just as it has since childhood. And now, by the power vested in me by the state in California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. William, you may kiss your beautiful bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. William and Sally Correa.
So great.